Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome to ATV. Now with this new segment that I'm going to start doing, which I kind of started before in a few previous videos, we're going to be doing a new, I guess you could say, series called Movie Talk. And on Movie Talk, we're going to be talking about none other than movies, and that's probably one of the things I love talking about. And I want your input too. Everything that I talk about, please give me your opinions in the comment section below, because that would be pretty awesome, and I'll answer as many people as I can. First thing on the agenda of the show, we're going to talk about some of the movies that I just recently watched and really enjoyed. So as you know, I have a bunch of DVDs behind me. This is what you see in frame does not even do it justice. There's still tons everywhere. And I can't watch everything all the time, so I'm trying to watch at least a new movie a day. So yeah, let's get into the movies that I just recently watched. Okay, one of the first ones is The Karate Kid. I know, I hear people ridiculing me now. You haven't seen Karate Kid? No, I have not seen Karate Kid. I've only seen parts of Karate Kid. And I watched it yesterday. And I really liked it, you know. No, not the Jaden Smith version. I watched that one. Don't get mad. No, I don't think I really want to watch that one. Only to see Jackie Chan, maybe, but I really thought it was worth a watch, and I'll get to these two as soon as I can. This is part 2 and part 3. So, the other movie I just recently watched is a movie called Pet. Now, this is actually a really good movie. It's kind of disturbing in a way. It stars the guy who plays the junkie musician on the show Lost. Jeanette McCurdy's in this, and I'm just saying, the less you know about this movie, the better. But it's a man who kind of stalks this girl, and she kind of refuses to date him, so he puts her in a cage. But I don't want to spoil anything for you because it does have several twists in the movie. But yeah, check it out, Pet. The other movie I just recently watched, which is not out on DVD yet, is called Red Sparrow. I really highly recommend Red Sparrow. Now it's kind of adult. It's got a lot of nudity and stuff like that in it, and that's all right, I guess. But the story kept my attention. I love it when a movie keeps my attention for a very long period of time. The movie was over 2 hours, so like I said, I love it when a movie keeps my attention. Just like the movie. Hold on. Just like this movie right here, The Wolf of Wall Street. It is 3 hours long, and it keeps my attention because it is so well written, so well made. But yeah, again, highly recommend Red Sparrow. Here's another movie I just recently watched. It's quite old though. I don't know why I didn't ever watch it, but it's called Dickie Roberts, Formal Child Star, and it's actually quite funny. You know, there's a lot of child stars in the movie. I think Corey Feldman is in it, and gosh, what's that other guy's name? Leif Garrett. A whole bunch of people are in this, but I think it's really hilarious, and if you haven't seen it, check it out. Alright, the other movie I just recently watched was The Life and Death of Peter Sellers, and it stars Jeffrey Rush, who plays Captain Barbossa on Pirates of the Caribbean. And I didn't think this movie would have such a hard impact on me as it did. This movie was really good, and I didn't even know that much about Peter Sellers. I knew he was in Pink Panther and he was in Doctor Strangelove. That was about it. That's all I knew, really. And I knew he liked to do a lot of different characters in a lot of his movies. A lot of his movies that he was ever in, he played multiple characters. But like I said, if you ever happen to find this anywhere, I suggest you pick it up and give it a watch, especially if you're a fan of Peter Sellers, because I think Jeffrey Rush did an amazing job and looked just like him. So, Life and Death of Peter Sellers. I believe this might be the last one, but yeah, this one is called Looking for Miss Locklear. This is a Rhett and Link production. If you don't know who Rhett and Link are, they're the Good Mythical Morning crew. This is before Good Mythical Morning on YouTube. They did a documentary called Looking for Miss Locklear, their first grade teacher. and that's where they met. That's where Rhett and Link met in first grade, because their teacher got them in trouble and they had to stay in class after recess or something. But in this entire documentary, they're looking for Miss Locklear, and it's really good. I highly recommend it, especially if you're a Rhett and Link fan. Alright, there's actually two more movies. Sorry, there's actually two more movies. This one actually came out the day before yesterday, and it's called Downsizing. Now, this movie is actually really good. It came out, it was more of a chick flick kind of sort of movie, but I didn't seem to have any problem with it. I think it was really cool how they did it. And it also made me think if Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie would be possible, because this one really took it to the next level of making things look tiny and things look big. But anyway, I think they did a really good job on this one. Alright, and the last movie that I just recently watched was The Disaster Artist. Now this one came out maybe like a week and a half ago. And if you want my personal opinion on the movie, I wasn't ecstatic about it. I remember, I know it's based on the movie The Room, which is like one of the worst movies ever made, I heard. So bad that it was actually a cult classic. I don't know how that makes sense, but what I think is good about the movie is James Franco's performance as, what's his name? I already forgot. Tommy. His name's Tommy. He looked just like him. He acted just like him. He talked just like him. I think that was really good. But other than that, some of the jokes were pretty funny. But like I said, again, it wasn't that exciting. But I like James Franco's performance. It was really well done. So yeah, if you want to check out The Disaster Artist, you might want to wait till it gets on the bargain shelf. Sorry, we got one more. We got two more, actually. Okay, we actually got two more. I'm sorry. If you could see how many DVDs we got scattered around, there's actually two more DVDs that I want to talk about. This one's called Keep Watching. And it's got Chandler Riggs, who plays Carl in The Walking Dead, or did play Carl in The Walking Dead till he... I'm not going to spoil that, though. Keep Watching is about a family whose entire house is rigged with cameras, but they never notice them. And these killers are trying to put on a show online where they're murdering a family, but everybody online thinks it's just a show. But it's not a show, it's reality. Kind of like the movie Fear.com. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed this movie for something that goes straight to DVD. I said this yesterday, some movies that come straight to DVD are usually better for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, this one I just watched, this is actually the last one, I promise. But I watched this one about 2 days ago or something. It's called Suburbicon. And I think this is really, really good, but the less you know about this movie, the better. It was directed by George Clooney, and like I said, I highly recommend it. It's taking place in the 60s kind of era, the early 60s, and it's got funny moments too. It's a dark, I guess you could say it's more of a dark comedy, kind of like the movie World's Greatest Dad. It's like a really, really dark comedy. But if you're into that sort of thing, I'd give it a look. Well, there you go, guys. There's today's movie talk episode. And if you like this series and you want me to do more of these, I will be gladly to do so, because I could talk your ear off about movies. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I tweet all the time and I follow everybody back who follows me. I'm Austin Taylor, and thank you guys for watching ATV. I'll see you next time.